Since it has been a very special week, Chelsey and I are in the same room. We're in the same city. We're sharing one singular microphone. We decided that we would do something a little bit different.
That's right. We always got to keep you on your toes. So as you know, we are your trusty review queens. Each week, we bring in a review from the internet that we feel needs to be inspected.
We read you the review, break it down, and rate the impact of the review on a scale from 0 to 5 crowns. Now, this part isn't seeming very different because it is a technology, a very regal process that we coined, which we call
Assess that kvetch.
But we also rate and review additional reviews each week on our special members-only after-show podcast.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so Chelsey and I thought that for this week's episode, we would each bring in one of our most favorite reviews that we picked for our after-show podcast.
That's right. There is some serious gold in there. So if you're not already a part of the Patreon, you probably want to go ahead and check it. But we wanted to bring out our favorites for you today. And Trey, you are first. What after-show episode have you picked to share today?
Okay, Doc. So it was really challenging for me to pick just one. At the time of recording, we have 22 after-show episodes. So we have a pretty large library already. So I narrowed it down to 3, but today I'm going to share a review that I selected for our after-show episode 15.
All right, let's play it. Can't wait to hear it.
Review that review.
Well, I got on a kick about Bleach.
Oy.
As you'll notice in the main episode.
Yes.
My zinger was about Clorox bleach. Then my review was about hair bleach. So then I thought, okay, what's another kind of bleach? Anal bleach.
Oh, my goodness.
So I found this review from Amazon.com. It's a 1-star review written by James R.
So many Jameses.
And this is for XR Brands anal bleach with vitamin C and aloe. White,
okay.
6 fluid ounces, pack of 1, AD419.
I think that's a super cala.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay. And James R's 1-star review subject is had an allergic reaction.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to brace myself for cherries.
Right.
I'm bracing myself for cherries of fire.
It may remind you of cherries.
Okay,
Here we go.
Yes.
This was written December 15th, 2018. So just keep in mind, this was 10 days before Christmas. This was occurring to James R's body.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right.
This turned my whole cherry red.
Oh, cherry again!
I rinsed it off as soon as I realized something had gone very wrong. After the redness subsided, my starfish and the surrounding area was peach colored. Like my anus was wearing lipstick.
Oh, no.
Not going to use it again.
Okay.
And 137 people found this helpful.
All right.
So this is like a little inappropriate and sort of distasteful, but I just thought
After
the
show,
visual of,
like Patreon can handle it, first of all. It's late night.
For sure. But just the idea of connecting the thought, oh, it looks like my anus is wearing lipstick. Too good not to share.
Now, am I a prude, or is starfish a recognizable term? What?
I don't know that I've heard of starfish, but it is funny to me.
The cherries, I assume we're referring to the same cherries as before. And the
No. They're using cherries as an indicator of the color of red. They're saying, this turns my whole cherry red.
My whole. different. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I was like, how far down did they go? Okay. So this turned the whole, and then what's the starfish? This thing part of it? What is it called? The sphincter?
I think it's the sphincter.
Yeah.
If we're being like doctors here.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I think hole and starfish are the same thing.
Or the hole, and then it's like the surrounding area
really
of the
got
hole.
into this.
I would imagine.
It's like the cat. It's like a cat's butt.
Yes, the cat's butt
I
part.
wanted to know.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. And this is right before
I mean,
Christmas.
Yeah. How do you sit if you have an allergic reaction on your butthole?
You get at least two.
Oh, those
two
pillows.
of those donut pillows.
That's right. That's right. 2 of them.
At least 2.
I mean, what do you think about this? Like, having an allergic reaction is questionable. It's just to me because I don't know if that's someone's specific body makeup chemical,
right. Like what I'm wondering,
or if it's actually the chemicals of the product's fault.
Right. What I'm wondering is, and I don't think that they mention it in the review, is this James R.'s first bleaching of the anal experience in totality?
There's no indication, but that would be very helpful.
Right. Because maybe James R. doesn't know how to bleach their asshole. Now, this is no shade to James R. because I don't know how to bleach my asshole either.
I've never done
it. So I can't say that I have some sort of ass bleaching expertise up my sleeve, So no shade.
But would this keep you from buying the product?
Again, like, I hate when we get these reviews because I really am trying to take away my own personal bias here, because there's no way on God's green earth that I would bleach my asshole. Like, that is not, like, I'm going to bleach my asshole if, like, some producer in some movie is like, listen, like, this is what needs to happen to get the shot right. Like, fine. But, like, short of that,
Right.
I'm not bleaching my asshole. So, like, it's very hard for me to wrap my head around this because I can't even imagine engaging in this product. And in that way, it's sort of reminding me, of course, to the review, because it's like, you knock on Satan's door, you're bound to get burned every once in a while. Like, I'm not
Right,
saying that.
It is very sensitive.
And I'm not saying that in any kind of like cynical, like, I love the gay population and everybody who probably does bleach their asshole, but like, I'm just saying when you play with fire, like, you get burned, and that's why, this is precisely why I wouldn't do it. And if I was reading this review, it would be a cautionary tale that would just further push me away from buying the product.
So something that I did think that was interesting as I was going on this journey of reading this is that a lot of people's reviews actually mention skin lightening soap and lotion, and a lot of people attached images to their reviews for this product that's specifically labeled as anal bleach.
Right.
They posted pictures of their armpits and like their elbows and the inside of their elbows. Like, it seems like people are like, there are people that have more melanin in their skin, that get dark patches, and so they use skin lightening products. And so there were pictures of users that use this anal bleach for that reason.
Oh, I see. So you're saying there are people that are using this product for things besides just the anal area.
According to the review images that are there, but this product is specifically labeled as anal bleach.
Right.
So, I mean, if I was wanting to bleach or lighten up the color of the skin on my anus, I don't know if this review would have much of an impact on me.
Right.
other than like maybe there's something in this formula that is like
Correct.
damaging, but I don't know if I'll have the same allergic reaction. So
Right.
that's how I'm sort of unsure if this is common or a fluke.
Right. And I think that sort of brings us back to the original point, full circle, of is James R. an expert at this? Because if James R. had said, I've done this a million times with different bleaches, I've never had a problem before, and now this was my experience here, I might be like, oh shit, staying away from this product. But based on the review, I don't know, maybe this was a first time situation and we just used, like, even regular bleach for clothes, you have to water it down. So like maybe there was a misuse.
Do you think that James is being truthful?
I don't know why I find that to be a hard question to answer with these type of like funny bum penis,
Right.
type reviews. Like the scrotum one. You know what I mean? It's like, is this a real
Yeah.
review, or is this something that, like, now that we know this is a thing people read around the campfire, is this like your entry into
I know
that?
it's hard to
I don't
tell
know.
if it's a joke review or if
You
it's
know?
real.
It is hard to tell. So are they truthful? I don't know. I can't say
For some reason,
100%.
I buy this. For some reason, I believe this a little bit more. Like, if I was on a scale of 1 to 100, like 100 being fake, something like for some reason I feel like I'm a little like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Like I do think this could truly be either way.
Right. Same.
Like maybe they're making light of it by
Yeah.
making the lipstick joke.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That being said, do we find it funny?
I think it's funny. Do you think it's funny?
I think it's funny. I think we got to give it marks for, like, at least taking a swing at the humor,
Yeah.
I
think this is funnier than the Joe Exotic review.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I think this is
And I don't
timeless.
dislike James like I disliked Lisa in Seattle.
No, I mean, oh my God, no. I mean, that's a hard one. But like, I did, for what it's worth, obviously empathize with
Yeah,
the James R. of the world. Because even if this is a fake review, that there are people that have had this experience with this product. So, oof, I felt the fire for James R.
Do you think you can crown this?
I think I can crown it. Can you?
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's do it.
The queens are tabulating. Total score.
Okay, I don't think I'm really harsh today. I'm holding up 2.5 crowns. Trey is holding up 4 crowns. I go first, yeah. I'm holding up 2.5 crowns. That's like my true middle of the road. Like, I gave points for humor, but I don't think they added anything to the narrative per se. I feel bad if they in fact did get hurt. I'm not really 100% sure. I don't think I'd be able to stop at this review. I would have to keep going, keep reading more, and seeing if other people were having a reaction. I wouldn't be able to base my purchase on or not purchase based on James R. review. I wouldn't be able to decide whether or not to buy this based on James R's review. So therefore, 2.5 crowns. Why 4 crowns? The humor?
I said 4 because ultimately, even if it is a joke review, it starts my brain going down a spiral of considering how sensitive this area is,
Yes.
and if maybe the chemical components in this product are going to maybe be too strong. But I took the one off because, like you said, I wish there was a little more context about the level of expertise James has or doesn't have. Also, I wanted more detail where they say I rinsed it off as soon as I realized something had gone very wrong.
Right.
I want to know how long that was. Like, was that a minute in?
true.
Or was that like 25 minutes in?
And then you're like,
did
James
just
R.
keep this on way too long?
Good point. Good
Right.
point. Yeah.
So, but ultimately, I think it is having a lasting impact on me that, like, oh God, this is like, could be very bad.
Could be very